Hey there everyone, and welcome to... God damn it, I forgot to check what part it is for Lucy's Got Problems, but we're finally making that next part for that. No idea where we left off, so let's frickin' load in, shall we? Oh. Alright. I wasn't even upset with the sorry state of my equipment. Of course, I would be reprimanded by the. Wait. I would be reprimanded by I guess the people who gave it to her or whatever. But at the moment, I was thankful for every tiny hole in my suit. Oh my. I wonder if I have to censor it like not even a minute in yet. Slowly, one by one, the memories of past events emerged in my head. My mission: the poppy field. Creature, escape that thing in the swamp. I involuntarily shuddered at the thought of the thing. How could it really exist? And what's more surprising, how could I have survived an encounter with it? I mean, to be fair, we did die a couple of times if I recall correctly. Or we did get the dead end screen. I wonder if it was a hollow one. I could swear this thing once was an elf girl. Oof, I hope we won't see each other again, or we won't see each other ever again. What an unpleasant thingy. What an unpleasant thingy, really. No wonder the forest feels bad if there's something like that infesting it. I'm curious how many more things like this might be here. Actually, no, I'm not. Wish I'd find the Orb of Fate soon. I felt a transient touch, I think it says. Transient. Alright. Huh? Must be a small fish. Now, I have seen an image that I probably will have to censor if it's gonna come up, but... sorry, I hit the mic there. But it does involve a very peculiar looking fish. And are being topless. Does it float downstream too? Of those its struggle to... Oh. Does it struggle to get against the flow? For some reason, I felt sadness. Something moved inside me, like guilt. Or maybe I was just hungry. Yeah, I think she was just hungry. If the forest is really spoiled because of these creatures, I doubt I would be able to help Ellie. Maybe I should advance her to... Maybe I should advise her to immigrate? If only I were... Something touched my thigh again. This time, the stroke wasn't so light. If I didn't know there were only fish and pebbles in the river, I would have thought that someone pushed me on purpose. Eh. Alright, with that bounce, I think an image is gonna come up where I have to censor. Alright, the same feeling repeated on the other side. Once pretty strongly, or someone pretty strongly hit my thigh. Water around me covered in ripples. Immediately leap out of the water. Not move an inch. Leap out of the water. Alright. I discovered many trots while wandering in the forest. For example, if something looks like a trap, it's most likely a trap. No shit. Alright. And if something is prodding you under the water, it's most likely hungry frog maw, or a hungry frog maw, and not a handsome pervert. Sorry to spoil this for you, Lucy, but that pervert ain't handsome. He's more like an ugly bastard in that case. I leaped out of the water like a flying fish. But unlike the fish, I didn't have the wings. Well, I mean, a flying fish doesn't really have wings. Anyway, I plopped back into the river. Or into the river. Whoever was under the water, I must have really spooked them. I got it. Well deserved. Water was still waist deep for me, so I easily got back on my feet and walked to the riverbank. Blast, there's no relaxing here. Maybe that was for the better. Swimming was pleasant, but my stomach was rumbling angrily, reminding me that I've skipped the breakfast. I need to find something more nutritious than reeds. Alright. I guess there wasn't that cutscene or that image I was thinking about. The deeper I went into the forest, the more peculiar it became. The weirdest thing was the blush glow that seemingly came out of every blade of grass. Is this some wild magic? Never thought I would see something like this with my own eyes. In a place like this, you should be dutifully cautious. You step on the wrong toad and cause a magic disaster. Yeah, we know where those magical hentai toads go and what they can do. I've read the wrong doujinshi before. Yeah. Anyway. Well, at least I don't really have to be looking for breakfast here. I mean, unless you want to get really high, you can lick a toad. Or you probably shouldn't lick a toad unless you want to get really high. Also has bad health repercussions pretty quickly if you do that. I slipped my hand into one of my hidden pockets. A couple of minutes and a dozen angle moves later, I held a chocolate chip muffin, fresh and soft right from the oven. How? Was the jiggle there really necessary? Alright. It's this smell. Funny, I almost forgot one of my pockets led to a bakery shelf. Led to a bakery shelf. These mini space doors are a really are a real miracle. So she essentially just stole a muffin from a bakery somewhere. Yeah, that is actually kind of handy. Anyway, now that the breakfast question was solved, I could walk around as much as I wanted and look around with no stress. Again with a jiggle. I believe this is the most magical place in the world, in the whole forest, sorry. Almost said world. If I don't find the artifact here, at least there might be someone someone who's good with magic living close by. I hope they won't mind answering a couple of questions. Oh my. I took a small, delightful bite into the muffin and realized my mistake too late. No. No, this can't be. My throat got tight and tears appeared in my eyes. Not the raisin! Really? Not the raisins! I quickly spit out the unfinished cupcake. Filth. Disgusting. How could I be so wrong? A ramming cake got the remaining cake got cast into the same same scrub while I went through my dimensional pockets again. Grab, trickle, sweep, and a brand new muffin appeared in my hand. This can't be. This one has raisins too. And this one, and this. More and more muffins flew into the bush. Man, that bush is gonna have a field day. I can't believe it. They always used to bake chocolate ones. How could they do this to me? I'll die without chocolate muffins in this stinkhole. Alright. I fell down on my knees and was ready to cry, but suddenly, through the blur of my tears, I noticed something strange. I even had to rub my eyes in disbelief. The fuck? The fuck's a door doing in the forest? On a small clearing right in front of me, there was ... a door. Whoever put it there, or whoever put it here, clearly knew their trade. The door was standing upright as if supported by invisible walls. Basically, it was just a normal door, if not for an unbelievably strong magic aura. I don't even need sneak to notice it. Or, yeah, sneak or something. If there is a door, it must lead somewhere. And if a door is magical, it can lead anywhere. For example, into secret artifact storage. Doubt it. Why do I have a feeling it's going to lead right back to that creature that we died to a couple of times? Again, if I recall correctly. It makes sense to store magic artifacts behind magical doors, right? Well, a magical safe door, maybe, but what if this door leads to an old wizard's house? Then he is gonna have one hell of a enjoyable surprise and an enjoyable evening. Wink, wink. I doubt the homeowner would be pleased if I just dropped by without an invitation. Why didn't they just add a tag or something? Now I have to decide what to do. Open the door and knock politely. Knock politely. I won't tempt my fate. It's easy to offend a wizard, but dodging a fireball is much harder. I mean, I would assume so. You have a literal ball of fire fired at you at a breakneck speed, I think. I brushed muffin crumbs off of my breasts and knocked on the door 3 times. No answer. Maybe the wizard is so old he's already gone deaf. I knock again, louder this time. Mysterious voice. I'm not at home. The voice sounded muted from behind the door, so I couldn't determine who it belonged to. Maybe it's the door itself? If you're not home, then who's talking to me? A voice recording. You can leave a message after the tone. Beep. Really? Hey, don't even try to deceive me. It doesn't even sound like a proper tone. And you don't sound like a delivery guy from the alchemist workshop. Nevertheless, I'll give you a chance. Do you have my frog maw tentacles with you? No. What about the fresh censored fish? The fuck? A censored fish? No, but just as I thought. As soon as you place a door portal in for a couple of hours, you get pressed by useless salesmen and their similarly useless goods. Hey, I'm not a man. And I'm not planning to sell anything yet. I mean, she isn't opposed to it. Actually, I'm here to obtain something instead. Maybe some answers at least. Oh my. And what does such a determined person as you do on the wrong side of of the door? Uh-oh, I think she's preparing a fireball. Be prepared to run, guys. I'm minding my manners? Very well. You may proceed as long as you feel necessary, and then come in so that we can talk business. Uh-oh. And is it safe? Possibly. Probably not. Well, since I had already found a mysterious door in a magical forest, I might as well use the opportunity to enter it. Certainly, the voice was just scaring me. It was time to show all those forest hippies what Lucifer is made of. I took the doorknob and angrily turned it. Hello, gorgeous. Wait, she's an arachne, isn't she? Oh wait, there was a naked lady behind the door. Or rather, not entirely naked. She was barely covered by a light silk scarf holding on a prayer and fairy dust. Wait. I mean, I can kind of see that, or she's really in the mood, or she's just cold. Anyway, I mean, what else can the cloth hang on to on the naked woman's chest? Yeah. Anyway, when I opened the door, the light fabric danced in the wind. I beg you pardon? Shouldn't that be your pardon, though? I must have come at the wrong time, or at the wrong door. I don't know you were my... I don't know you were... I'm leaving. Huh? And what's the problem? Well, you're undressed. I didn't know you were changing clothes. Me? Changing clothes? The lady suddenly laughed. Darling, I always dress like this. You think this scarf is too short? I never thought succubi may be so shy. Especially when you look like that. A well-mannered person would have said your costume is full of holes, but honestly, I'm surprised how all those holes still have some costume between them. Oh my. For some reason, I felt a bit offended. Hey, that wasn't my fault, you know. The mysterious lady just shrugged indifferently. At the same time, I felt a hot wave of magical power. Hey, what are you doing? What was that? A momentary charity. I suddenly realized my costume was back in its original form. Thank you, I guess? Wait a minute. How do you know I'm a succubi? Some call me a seer, or some call me the seer. Besides, you have horns, a tail, and a heart-bred aroma, and a heart branded armband. Alright, yeah. That will give it away. Well, well, yeah, sounds convincing. So what was your question? There should be a reason you were so desperate to get in here. I mean, a few, I would say. Make it quick. I have a ton of important magical stuff to attend to. Ask directly. Deceive. Sarcastic. Oh. I have a feeling if I press sarcastic it's gonna lead to a dead end, but fuck it. Huh, since you are the seer, you must have clearly seen why I'm here. The lady's eyes hidden behind the shaded glasses, but it seemed like she rolled them. Must be for divination purposes. Yeah. Oh well, let's see. A pat, a pat deck of cards suddenly appeared in the seer's hand. She spread the deck like a fan, blindly pulling several cards from the middle and threw them in front of her. Instead of falling down, the cards hung up in midair before the seer, so that I only saw the identical pattern of their flip side. She quickly glanced at them above her shoulders and turned her gaze at me. Do you seek the Orb of Fate? Wow. You really are the seer. Can the cards really give such accurate readings? What do you mean with cards? I don't see any other reason for a spy from the Legion of Darkness to loiter in this part of the forest. Then why did you spread the cards? I was checking where's my delivery boy. Delivery boy, eh? There's no exact response from the customer service anyway. It turns out the frogmaw regenerated from the tentacle and ate the courier and it ate the delivery guy. So the frogmaw regenerated, ate the delivery guy en route. All right. What a waste. I told them to hack it into smaller pieces. Ugh. And you realize that I'm a spy from the next gen top grade sneaking suit. No. I had a prophetic nightmare a couple of days ago. There was your personal file and some TV shows spoilers. Aw, that sucks, TV show spoilers. Now that's something. So about that, no. No what? It's my answer to your question. You mean you don't know where the Orb of Fate might be? I mean, I know perfectly well where the Orb of Fate is. I have it, but you won't get it. Why is that? Because I'm not going to give it to you. Are those all the questions you had? Even if not, I'm off. Listen, lady. Seer. I took a very flippin' long and hard trip to get here. I think that's supposed to say that those crazy squirrels almost got me. I got lost in the cursed forest. My shoes gave me blisters. I was starving. I lost faith in my favorite bakery. Oh, that sucks. You can't just kick me out empty-handed. And why is that? I don't know, but it's just not right. I suffered so much. It's not fair. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm being refused. I see. How now be so kind and take your foot off the doorstep, or it will get chopped off by portal magic. Ouch. Kind of like the thing with the Stargate, I'm assuming. And she reached out to the hand to close the door. Stop! You think if you are such a if you are such a pompous magical being, you can just push me around? How arrogant and insensitive. Yeah, I don't have a cool, fashionable, shiny execution mark over my head, but I have feelings. Alright? You can't just dismiss a poor adventure with nothing or you can't just dismiss a poor adventurer with nothing. It's totally plain heartless. What did you say? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, no shit. Well, I said that. Go directly to the part where you try to insult me. Describe my best traits. Okay, never mind. I mean, you're well endowed, and apparently by the looks of it, you're also well endowed down there. Anyway, what was that was just for pleasure. What did you say about the execution mark? Well, it exists. It's pretty big, red and shiny. Levitates above your head right there, right here. Where I saw something like this. Is that so? You know, I changed my mind. You will get the Orb of Fate. Uh-oh. What? Just like that? Hoot. This laugh seemed slightly familiar. Where could I hear it? Where could I hear it? Where could I have heard it before? First, you didn't like that I was going to give you the Orb of Fate, or wasn't going to give you the Orb of Fate. Now you don't like that I am? Say, are you even satisfied? Me? I'm always satisfied, around the clock. Maybe except the time when I skipped breakfast or dinner, or maybe when they woke me up too early, or when doesn't matter. Don't change the subject. You think I don't see through your devious plan? Oh? And what devious plan is? I don't know. But I'm sure you have one. I feel something fishy about the whole situation. So you're not entirely hopeless. Of course there is a catch. And of course you won't tell me what it is. Why not? Thing is, you are a heroine promised in legend. Oh, fuck off, are you shitting me? A heroine to save the world, or save this world and us all, so on and so forth. So on and so forth, alright. And the Orb of Fate is your tool of the world-saving trade. Oh shit. Oh, and also the only chance to survive. What? I'm also befuddled. But let's not lose our heads. Heads can be useful. At least you can boil them. Wait, can you? Have you ever tasted head stew with orange juice? It's the most refreshing thing ever. How that you mention it? I mean, the thought has crossed my mind. Anyway. Wait, what? Darling, are you healthy? Are you spacing out? There's no time to get sick, cause we need to do a lot of stuff. You said we? Well, of course. I'm your mentor after all. Uh-oh. Nice to meet you. The seer stretched out her hand. Only now I noticed that her hands were back to the elbow, and each finger ended in a delicate claw. She's an arachne, isn't she? I identify myself as a 10-tailed black-footed ferret. Alright, I was way off. And sometimes as an owl. My name is Fair Owl, by the way. But that's for friends only. So you keep calling me Seer, and don't you dare misname me. Your name is Lucia Fair, and you have a lot of middle names. And now please shake my hand so that we can end this tiring social ritual. I obediently put my hand into the seer's palm, and in the blink of an eye, she dragged me through the portal door. Whoosh. I heard a clank of the lock and wood, and words of some spell in an incomprehensible language. Though maybe it was just the seer's accent. She had a strange manner of talking, and strange manner is general. What's the meaning of this? Am I in detention? Alright, and that's where we're gonna be ending this part. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, and I'll be taking a nap right after this. Anyway, bye!